Digital impact optimization is a new kind of approach to incrementally, continuously improving websites and digital marketing campaigns. So the traditional approach on the website front is every 2 to 3 years, we do a redesign that boosts sales and marketing a bit. What if you could do it incrementally? We are based on the concept of a lean startup cycle. Everyone optimizes SEO, your search engine performance, that gets the traffic to your website. What does the traffic do? Why is no one optimizing that part of the experience? That's so critical, and that's exactly what we do. We take a holistic approach for SEO, user experience, and optimizing conversion rates, and really come up with a solution that is holistic, that doesn't miss any gaps in what is truly a digital growth system. And what we're really here to do is to empower marketers with better results and more hours in the day. So let's step back to the lean startup cycle and think about how this happens. So you have a product or a website or a digital marketing campaign, and is anyone measuring the data about what happens on the website once the SEO gets the traffic there, or the email campaign, or the paid advertising, whatever it is anyone looking at that data and learning from it and generating new ideas, and then rinsing and repeat, building better and better versions of what you do? Again, the content cycle, people get this. People create, approve, publish, promote, measure, refine, but why is no one doing that on the website? So let's take an example here of one of our clients' help systems. We looked at data, which in this case was the form of a scroll map. So we saw that users were dropping off on the homepage as far as their scrolling activity. No one was seeing this content down here, and let's think, does that matter? So they have clients like FedEx, Mattel, Staples, some really big names, and this is what we call social proof in the conversion rate optimization literature. It's very important in driving conversions and the overall sales funnel of a website. So no one's seeing this stuff. What happens if we bump up the logos for 50% of the web traffic and then leave it the way it was for the other 50%? And that's called an A/B test. So that gives us actual data to show that when we did this, we increased their free trial downloads, which is a core revenue driver, by 128%. It took a few hours of our time to spot this and 2 weeks to test, and all of a sudden their business is dramatically changed overnight. And that's how this conversion rate optimization stuff works. But again, CRO needs to be informed by a knowledge of user experience. Keyword strategy and relevance can significantly impact your conversions. So the quality of the traffic coming at your site can impact how well that traffic converts. So this holistic picture, most digital marketing teams, either they do this in-house or one of the other, they hire different vendors for all these things, but these intersections here really make a difference. And that's what sets Originate apart, is that we have this holistic perspective, process, and then a development and design team who understands this holistically and can just get things done. We're looking at data like click maps. How many people are clicking on this menu item that you think is really important? Ideas are fantastic and really important. Strategy is really important and part of the process and something that we're thinking about all the time. But if no one is looking at data, then your ideas unfortunately can be wrong. That's how this stuff works. So why not look at the data? Let's not be afraid of it. Let's see what it teaches us, what it tells us. And other things we look at, screen recordings. These are essentially just tracking user mouse movement on a page, and we will detect things like friction, hesitation, and also in general, just seeing the user journeys can reveal a lot about what exactly can be optimized from a UX perspective and design perspective and CRO perspective. And so part of that picture is copy. The persuasiveness of copy is often more powerful than design itself in driving conversions. So the very language that you use is incredibly important. And this example that we call it on our site, have you encountered a beautifully designed website yet had no idea what the company actually does or how to take the next action? And that's incredibly important. This fatalistic flaw in conveying meaning and next steps and action, driving persuasion, is a fatalistic flaw that's killed million-dollar startups, broken businesses, and just really proven the power of copy that converts. And so we're looking at what kind of things make people convert or take action. How do people behave? Really foundational behavioral things about human behavior. And the most important thing is the clarity of the value proposition. You can't change the motivation of the user. They're already searching for whatever it is that you do. You can align your website to that motivation or your ad campaign, whatever it is. But once they get there and they land on the experience, how clear is it about what you do, why it's important, and how it's different from everybody else. Why should the user care? And then next important is their incentive to take action, any friction present, and anxiety that is present in taking the action. So we're looking at very low level stuff, and we're also looking at what, given brain-based research, what sells, what drives action. And, thinking of end users as ultimately prospects, they have a certain pain point that we want to diagnose with our copy. We want to differentiate our claims. What are we saying that we can do? And then really demonstrate what the user can gain from what we're doing. And then most importantly is a threefold impact compared with all these other things, selling to the reptilian or older brain. So the older brain makes final decisions that are much more primal and emotional. So really thinking about copy that taps into those parts of the brain is extremely important. So that's DIO in a nutshell. You can contact us for further demonstration. We're happy to walk you through your own website and digital marketing profile, show you a bit about the optimization we do in that area. And thanks for your time.